Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler once seemed destined for a happily ever after. They were busy planning their dream wedding, envisioning the perfect life together, and even building a lavish home to mark the start of their new chapter. Matt poured his heart and a reported $1.4 million into constructing what he called his dream house, a place designed specifically for his bride-to-be, who had made it clear she wanted nothing to do with the home where Matt once lived with his ex-wife. Fans were eager to see the finished project and looked forward to the couple walking down the aisle. Yet, not long after the mansion was complete, everything unraveled. For many, the house was the ultimate gesture of love. After all, Caryn had expressed reservations about living in the same house Matt once shared with his ex-wife, Amy Roloff, and Matt's decision to start fresh with an entirely new build seemed to honor that wish. But just as the finishing touches were being added and excitement for their wedding was growing, the unexpected happened. The engagement was called off. Of course, the announcement stunned viewers. Matt had proposed during season 24, and Caryn had said yes, smiling with excitement at the prospect of becoming Mrs. Roloff. Yet, as one insider later revealed, the very home meant to unite them ended up driving them apart. According to this source, Matt and Caryn clashed repeatedly over the house. Caryn allegedly felt her voice wasn't being heard in the process, and when her opinions were brushed aside too often, the tension escalated. Caryn ended it because Matt didn't listen to her opinion on certain things, the source explained. For Caryn, it wasn't merely about paint colors or layouts. It was about respect and partnership. The disagreements grew so deep that Caryn began emotionally stepping back long before the couple made a public announcement. She reportedly told friends she never believed they needed such a massive home to begin with, and when her concerns weren't valued, she quietly accepted the truth. Their visions for the future didn't align. By the time she ended things in person, Caryn had already resolved in her heart that she couldn't move forward. What came next shocked fans even more. After years of building her life in Oregon alongside Matt, Caryn packed her bags and left the state entirely. Instead of remaining in the familiar surroundings of Roloff Farms and the community she had known, she relocated permanently to Arizona. For Caryn, the decision wasn't about spite or running away. It was about stepping into the life she had always wanted. Arizona had long been her dream retirement destination, a place where she could enjoy the life at a slower pace and be close to her family. Her elderly parents lived there, and for years she had been dividing her time between Matt's farm in Oregon and frequent visits south to care for them. Now, freed from the obligations that tied her to Oregon, Caryn could finally settle down where her heart had always been. Her daughter, Brittany, joined her in the move, while her son, Connor, chose to remain behind in Oregon. Sources close to Caryn say she is happier now, more at peace, and ready to embrace this new chapter. She purchased her own home in Surprise, Arizona, leaving behind the sprawling Roloff mansion that Matt had built with her in mind. That house has since gone on the market, symbolizing the closing of a significant chapter, not only for Caryn, but also for Matt, who had invested so much of himself in creating it. For longtime fans, the breakup marks the end of an era. Many had watched Matt and Caryn's relationship evolve from its earliest days, and some genuinely believed the couple would finally walk down the aisle. Yet, relationships often hold complexities unseen by outsiders, and behind the scenes, there were apparently struggles and disagreements that couldn't be ignored. Insiders claim Caryn simply wasn't at peace with Matt, and although she cared for him deeply, the partnership had reached its natural end.